Bam, we're going straight into it, baby. King Amir Ka is back in the building. I got to say some things real quick. This is one of those upset videos, man. But like I told y'all before, oh, wait a minute. Namaste, Sasyakal, Shalom Alaikum, and what's cracking, all my peoples out there. I know y'all been watching the videos for a long time. And y'all know I got the tendency to, you know what I mean? I got the tendency to do some things. Well, I just been getting a call in my head, inside of my mind. You know what I mean? I went over it a bunch of times just to make sure it's like coming from me and I want to do the shit. Me, personally. You feel what I'm saying? So one side of me is like, bring it to him. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm listening to that side like, I know, because I'm tired of playing games with them. You feel what I'm saying? And it's clearly in your vision, my vision, right? That they know the same thing you know. But it's clear in my vision that they scrounged together in a consciousness of a group of people who decided to have slaves under them. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all may not know you're a slave, or, you know, may not know that you're under a program or something like that. A lot of you may not. But a lot of you may know that you're a slave. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm a slave. You feel what I'm saying? But once I found out that I was a slave being played in the game, as a pawn in the game, see, I had enough strength and enough courage to say, you know, I don't want to be no slave no more. No. Because I looked at the working industry, the working force. I seen how they try to fire you for different reasons. And then I started getting more into the astrological way of life and dealing with the energies. And because the body plays a certain role in life itself, right? Like I witnessed my Kundalini rising, witnessed certain energies, certain powerful, certain things, knowing that I'm connected to nature. Like, damn, all of this shit connected to me? The whole shit? I'm like, damn. So the body has to play a role in this game of life, right? So I figured that out, put that into the equation, and then you got to put into the equation, you know, that your peoples, you feel what I'm saying, have been in slavery. You feel what I'm saying? You got to put that into the equation too. Let's drop that in the box too. Okay, my peoples was in slavery. Now they got something about the money. Okay, there's police on every corner. Okay, they got guns that can kill you if they choose to pull the trigger. If their minds just choose to pull the trigger, that gun can actually kill you. Okay, so I had to put that in the box. Throw that in the box too. Alright, now we got a lot of religions. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of religions jumping off. So it's like, damn, okay. Religions jumping off. Okay. Half of my family, most of them have family Christian. I'm pretty sure I got some Jews and every other goddamn religion inside of my family, right? So I know that we all family due to I know that God just didn't make a few people and told y'all to go and start your own religions and then later on come back and kill each other over finding out who God is and who God people is. I don't think God set that up. I think it's a group of psychotic people down here on the earth that has power of the intellect that set this situation program up. Because in my rightful mind, I know that there's no such thing as money. And I know that there's a group of people on the earth that we can just put our minds together and say, hey man, Jimbo, let's go build some shit. Come on. and go out and put together some shit and build some shit for the society, for Mother Earth, that everybody can use. And even when we die, that shit that we built can still be used by the people coming behind us. You feel what I'm saying? So I know about that basic truth. You feel what I'm saying? That basic truth right there, I know about that. So it's like, now I got all this shit winding up in the bag. And I'm now got to rewind back to myself like, oh, wait a minute. So y'all want me to go back and forth and go to these different jobs and play different frequency games when y'all trying to implant y'all garbage inside of my body and inside of my mind? When I know, when I'm chilling by myself and out here in nature with the birds and shit, I feel good. But it's only until I come in contact with another group of people that has another energy signature, that likes to put their energy signature on you. And what I mean by energy signature, I mean like their conscious thoughts, the way they think about life. Well, it's not actually that. It's more like a ball or orb. It's a circle orb with a bunch of people floating inside of it, a big Merkaba. And they throw the Merkaba on you. And that Merkaba in itself is already programmed to what that Merkaba going to do, because you got a lot of shits floating inside and everybody inside. What y'all want to do? I don't know. Let's go to the mall. I don't know. Let's get some pussy. I don't. What y'all want? Let's just have some fun. You feel what I'm saying? And they throw this on you. You feel what I'm saying? And it makes your body now, you like, oh, yeah, man, shit, y'all, yeah, let's, woo, you feel what I'm saying? But whatever it is, I mean, I'm not pinpointing it down to what it really is, but I'm just giving you what I can see that it does inside the body and inside the mind. So now I know this, right? You can turn that off. Now I know all of these different things, right? And I'm up. You feel them up? I'm up. The slave master had a blindfold over your eyes. And the blindfold really consists of me not being able to be in control of my emotions. When you're in your natural state of mind, in your natural orb, you can see some shit and be like, nigga, that's bullshit. Get the fuck away from me with that bullshit. But when you're under a paradigm of another person's energy or energy signature, it inhibits you from saying what's really on your mind. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that you're saying that's actually on your mind, they can hear it. But you can't hear yourself saying what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? So you could be saying some shit like, they actually hear you like. But you can't hear yourself because they have a line of energy shooting straight at your orb. That where you at in your body, that's you, that's your island. That's why people meditate. They put these fingers together and they meditate for the reasons being that negative and positive. And if I'm in the middle and this is negative and positive, this is going to cause this light to vibrate. And when this light vibrates like this, right, it kicks off shit that's not from the original source of that body and the person in that body. See, it's you're in the body, you got a spirit, and you got a little thing that goes circle that goes around you. And that circle is your protection. It goes wherever you go. It was with you from birth. It's like an aura. It's like a part of you. It's not going nowhere. But that doesn't mean it can't be penetrated or manipulated. You feel what I'm saying? So that inner part of you can be penetrated and can be manipulated by the energies around you. You feel what I'm saying? And it can put you in a state to where you're not able to use your conscious collective mind. You feel what I'm saying? So you can be in the classroom, right? But due to the way the situation is set up, you got certain people whose chakras fucked up, certain people who was born to drain energy from other people, certain people who got certain powers over certain things, and this is what they do. So you putting all of these different people inside of one classroom, right? And you got the teacher up here. Then you got the person who really wants to learn is sitting in the middle But the person that's sitting in the middle is trying to focus and get the learning. Everything the teacher says, that person has to repeat in his mind to understand, to get the understanding of what he's saying. So he have to repeat what he's saying and visualize it at the same time. And that takes a lot of power of the mind. But if you got a group of people in the class trying to share the mind, you feel what I'm saying? And that's probably takes it back into the days of thinking, period. That's probably what kings and queens, what that stuff was. That's why you had that one king. You'd be like, why is it the one king? Because if you motherfuckers thinking on my motherfucking mind and I'm trying to think, that means I can't focus and use my abilities the way I'm supposed to use them. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're stunned by the people around you trying to do their own thinking. You feel me? So I know how the situation is structured. I know how the situation is set up. And I don't like the situation, though. And I'm not finna play in the situations game no more. Just like I don't know how, like I told y'all in a few in the last video, I don't know how y'all get up and just walk through this bullshit. Or don't even try to put together a fighting team. It's like, y'all ain't even try to put together a team to fight this shit. Because then I had to think about it. I said, oh, wait a minute. Because each individual group, it does not matter who they say their God is. They're trying to put you under a spell. If they can't sit in front of your face and tell you that they do not believe in money and money does not exist, they are a motherfucking liar and they're trying to put you under a spell so they can use you. Period. Dot. Dash, nigga. There's no such thing as no goddamn money. You ain't in no debt. In debt who? They got it so far to where the numbers is so expanded, they can put the numbers in front of your face, you still wouldn't know what the fuck. Like, oh, so this is the debt. And this is where we, and this is where we, you wouldn't know. It's all a game. They got you in so much of confusion to where they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. And they can put on the media whatever the fuck they want to put on the media. And you believe it. Oh, man. Oh. But this shit is over with, man. I know a lot of y'all not ready. That's what they say, man. We try to get it together. No. First of all, I can't see my enemy clearly. I know they running around here, but I can't see them clearly. But I got one way to bring the motherfuckers out so I can see them. I got that one way. And I think I'm going to have to exercise that right. Because it's like, no, man, this slavery is over, man. I know everything y'all doing. And it's not like I'm going to ask you, like, hey, man, what you doing, man? I was sick. No, I'm not going to ask you. Because I know what's happening to the body. You don't have to explain yourself to me. But you know how it is. You know it's going to happen the way it's going to happen this time. And like I said, when I come back, which I see that, you know, the possibilities of coming back is great because these motherfuckers is trying to keep you here. So if they're trying to keep you here, there must be a spot where they're trying to keep you from going. You feel what I'm saying? So to come back to the planet, it's easy because they're trying to keep you here. Why you think they running clones and shit and cloning people and doing? Why you think they doing all of that shit? Because they're trying to keep you here. So obviously there's something else out there that they don't want you to get to. You feel me? So coming back is easy, but it's staying in a pyramid. You got to stay in that Merkaba for as long as possible. As long as till the eye open up. When the eye open up, you're still in your Merkaba. Still meditating. And you're really meditating on what you don't want to remember. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're flying through the nucleus and through the cells and stuff, you want to focus on what you don't want to remember. I mean, what you don't want to forget. I mean, so that's just like me. If I didn't want to forget something, I'll go into my nuclear cell, you know, while I'm flying around. This is AD, nigga, after death. And you flying around, woo, 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 and you keeping in your mind that when I get back to the earth, I'm burning them up. I'm looking them at the sun, activating the pineal gland, and I'm putting everybody on fire. As soon as I get back, everybody going on fire. You feel what I'm saying? And you programming your thoughts like, the world is for the money, and there's a bunch of slavery out here. Because of these are the facts that you attained when you was living life. These are the facts that you was attained. You're like, okay. So you got people trying to play God. There is a true God system, which, everybody knows that. There's a true God system. There's a true shit, the way this shit works. From the birds chirping to everything. There's a true way to the way this shit works. But there's people who fell from the true way. And the people who fell from the true way doesn't have that backing of Mother Nature to keep them going. So they have to find ways of enslaving the higher power kings and queens. You feel what I'm saying? Who come in with a certain type of light. And they already lost their light and can't come back to Mother Nature. So it's like, fuck. So we got to make a system to make people slave for us. Because they don't know what they have inside of their body. They don't know the power of it. We have to come up with a system to where we can plead and come down to them and ease in on them and say, it's just for love, man. It's just for love, man. Give your heart for the kingdom, man. Just, give it up for the kingdom. True. I understand that. I don't mind giving up my heart for the kingdom. But I'm not finna give up my heart for a motherfucking kingdom that enslaves my mind and enslaves my thinking and enslaves what I can do and tells me that I need a passport to travel around the world. Tell me that I need a permit to create a boat and get in the water and row my boat. You feel what I'm saying? That's slavery. That's somebody saying that this is my island and you got to live by the rules of my island. So if this is your island, right? And it's pretty much been demonstrated on what the light can do, right? It's been demonstrated over, within these 8-9 years. You've seen the demonstrations, right? So I told you to give up money, right? You heard what came out of the horse's mouth. I said give up money, right? I said I'm not playing with no money, right? I said teach the children for free, right? I said everything should be fruit. Should nobody be selling no fruits and no oranges on the motherfucking land? What y'all should be doing, everybody should get up to motherfucking tomorrow. Go get you a motherfucking seed and go plant a goddamn tree. Somewhere. Drop a seed in the ground. Now, all from those seeds, from those trees, 2 to 3 years from now, that's more fruit and vegetables for everybody. But y'all want to sit up and eat the meat and eat the cow meat and die of this and die of this, constantly die. But when you're dying, that means you need more slaves. You need more kings and queens with a certain amount of energy to pull from them. You need more entertainers. More niggas who get up on the stage and just give you all that shit. I was proud in the fun in the poor. Give it all to you, nigga, lovers. I give it all to you. I know what you motherfuckers is doing. Why you think you couldn't make me out of an entertainer? You feel what I'm saying? Why you think you couldn't get me out there? Or use my talents? So they say in the Bible, he gave certain people certain talents and this one person never used his talents. But I use one talent, which is the talent of gift of gab. You know what I mean? To speak the truth and to speak what's on your mind. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going out there in that system playing with that system like that. I see the system and it's like, give up your guns. Give up the money. And put stuff on a regular base on a card. We could put our information on a card. You know what I mean? The world is free, so you're not worried about somebody. We gonna get down to all that. That's no problem. You just get a card and it shows your information, how many books you read, what your talents are, you know what I mean? It just carries your list of your shit. There's no mystery about you. Motherfucking slide your card, be like, oh man, you know mathematics? Yes, I do. Oh, can you teach me? Yes, I'll teach you. I mean, regular old shit. That's the way this shit is supposed to be, nigga. It's not supposed to be. You're supposed to be, got to get paid to learn a certain thing. No. Let the teacher teach.